everyone. I enjoyed watching each of your videos this week and was inspired to do some research of my own on technology in classrooms. I don't currently teach or work in a classroom, so I don't have any direct experience of technology in classrooms other than my own experience as a student, but wanted to do some research on how current teachers are using technology. And I found a handful of great resources and wanted to share one in particular that I thought might be useful to you all. It's called Insert Learning. And basically, what this allows you to do is turn any web page into an interactive lesson. So, here's the article that I found the resource on. And let's say I wanted to turn this into an interactive lesson. What I do is I click this Insert Learning button that I downloaded into my Chrome browser, and it would auto-populate this tab on the side of my screen. So any web page I'm on, I can pull this up, and I can do a variety of things to the article. So I can highlight text and insert a comment if I want my students to see something there. Or I can go ahead and add in a sticky note. So would choose the paragraph that I want to add it to. And in here, I could paste in an image or a link to a video that I'd like them to watch. Maybe there's a TED Talk I also want them to listen to. I can put that in here. Or I can go ahead and ask questions. So same thing, highlight the paragraph, can put the question in. So they have some pre-chosen questions, or you can choose your own. And then if you want, you can also turn it into a multiple choice question. So you can add in, say I put in responses, that will turn it into 4 different responses here. And then you can also do discussion questions. So again, highlight and you can pose a discussion question. So here's one I did. I can write anything else, and the students will respond into there. So here is an example of one another teacher did, just so you can see what it looks like when it's complete. This is what their students would see. Here's the highlighted text, their comment. Here's discussion questions. And what's really cool about each of these is their responses will all populate into your dashboard on Insert Learning. So in your classes tab, you create your class. So if you have several different classes, you can number them. And you can either invite them all via email, and then they'll show up in your students, or you can provide them this link and the code, and that will grant them access to this class. And then anytime you create a new lesson with a new web page, that will show up in their class. I don't have any lessons in here yet, but if I did, that's where I can go to view their responses, or I could view it on the lesson. So if this were complete and students had responded, I could click here and their responses would show up. What I think is neat about this is, it eliminates the need for paper. So your students can do it from home. You get their responses immediately, and there's no need to lug things back and forth from school or deal with collecting their assignments in class. Another nice factor on this website is that you can look at other teachers' lessons. So if you wanted some ideas for things you could use for math or English or science, social studies, you could click on any of these and see different articles that other teachers have used. So I hope that was helpful. I'm obviously not a master at this website yet. I haven't put it to use with students, but I thought it might be helpful for some of you. I'm interested if you have used it, what your thoughts are, or if your students enjoy it. And let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching.